Hello, everyone, and welcome to our business communications group presentation. My name is Christina Hook.
I'm Carolina Kraska.
My name is Michele.
All righty. So our business of topic today is Autohaus North Shore. This is an independent prestige car workshop based in Hornsby with a small team of around 10 employees. Being a trade environment, this workshop tends to have a pretty busy work schedule with constantly changing workflows. The main issue seen in this shop is that it has no digital internal communication systems. All consultations are done face-to-face, which can disrupt the workflow, and also consultations have to be made in person with the service desk, meaning it can disrupt and intrude on customers who are often present. The staff also depends on manually produced job cards, which are written by the service team every morning. So to counteract these issues, we recommend implementing an intranet. This is a video done by Vaza, which perfectly explains what an intranet is. Enjoy.
So there's the internet. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's that global system of networks that connects the entire world. But what connects different parts of a particular company or organization? That's called an intranet. The intranet is a computer network that shares information, services, and systems within an organization. Intranets utilize familiar internet protocols, so HTTP web services, email, and file transferring can be found there. It can be thought of as a private extension of the internet, confined to one institution. And just as the internet has changed the way the world works, intranets have changed the way corporations operate, especially regarding collaboration, project management, and customer relationship management, to name just a few. Intranets are usually handled in-house, managed by the communications, human resources, or IT facets of a company. And because of the intricacy and diversity of content, many intranets are much more complex than their company's public websites. So maintaining it oftentimes requires a total team effort. But the benefits of concentration on a now indispensable aspect of modern business are many. For instance, collaboration is enhanced because the intranet makes data accessible throughout the organization, allowing for easier teamwork. Corporate culture is democratized because the same information is made available to every employee. The bottom line is enhanced, since all the information needed for employee manuals, requisition forms, contact lists, and more can be accessed electronically through the intranet. This saves costs on the likes of printing and distribution. Time is also saved because data can be reached on an as-needed basis, and processes such as benefit enrollment are centralized and expedited. Combine all these assets and more, and overall workplace productivity and operations are optimized. And it hasn't taken long for corporations to realize the true potential of intranets. Beyond simply storing central documents in one place, intranets have become communication hubs for many organizations, prompting some to hire companies that will socialize their intranet and augment correspondence amongst the personnel. The most common software used for intranets is Microsoft SharePoint, which is estimated to be responsible for half of all intranets in use. But many companies are now turning to vendors that specialize in intranet software, such as Vaza. So, as you can see, the concepts behind the internet do not only affect the global network. When applied within enterprises through the form of the intranet, these same principles provide innovation and improvement on a much smaller, more contained scale.
I think that was a pretty good video if I say so myself.
So as you can see, there are several advantages of intranet. Using intranet helps business to improve knowledge sharing and knowledge management as a key aspect of organization of information, speed of display of large quantity of information. In addition, it helps provide an organized and smooth way to manage team and collaborate through centralized information. Intranet offers option of look and feel that can be customized by business. And what's important, Intranet is a secure tool for private extension of business data and also helps with two-way communication between management and staff.
Here's a chart from a report that was made back in 2005, which emphasizes that the top 3 benefits that these organizations that participated in the study found that access to information, savings on paper, telephones, faxing, and travel, and better information via quality and relevance has been emphasized via the internet.
The disadvantages of intranet does not guarantee that the work is done cooperative. Quality and relevance of information that is put in. All the data are gathered in one place, so the team is required to be prepared on how to use internet. Cannot just be a normal team. Also, internet is a tool for problem solving. So organization has to identify its communication problem. Intranet won't fix the problem between the team members.
Let's compare WhatsApp to intranet. One of the main benefits of WhatsApp is the security. Every conversation employees has on WhatsApp is end-to-end encrypted, which means that only the coworker with whom they are directly messaging can access this information. Also, it shows immediately when the message has been received and read by the employees by check marks received. WhatsApp is a free online tool and one of the most popular app in a workplace. Employees can make free calls to each other and potential customers around the world. The main disadvantage of using WhatsApp that may occur at workplace while communicating with the coworkers, that even though WhatsApp offers a variety of features such as sending photos, videos, documents, and voice recordings, most of the times employees using WhatsApp only for sending messages, which means anyone from the workplace can create a group and send private messages to each other. It can cause bullying in workplace through the online platform. Therefore, it does not meet the needs of the business.
When we compare Facebook and the intranet, we can see that Facebook is not a secure network and has also fake accounts. Because Facebook is free to use and the application are limited. Also, the personal accounts are risk factor for businesses. As we can see in the graph shown, 16% of all Facebook accounts are fake and duplicates. And as we see from the year 2015 to the 2019, has been a major increase of the accounts.
So with all that being said, this is a implementation considerations on how we would implement an intranet into Orderhouse North Shore's workplace. So first, we would assess the requirements and consult the staff with what materials and functions they need in order to create a smooth workflow. Next, we would set up an intranet by consulting a webmaster who will be in charge of managing and producing an intranet, as well as purchases that need to be made to display the intranet throughout the workplace. Next step would be to build the intranet, and that would be done via WordPress, which will be emphasized on later in recommendations, and also creating a workflow format to be displayed. Next step would be to test the prototype and make adjustments if any are required. And then finally, we would all come down to training the staff on how to use the intranet effectively between employees and service management team, and then rolling it out and making it a long-term management system. Here is a visual example of how it would be represented in the workplace. So we would create mountable screens and laptops throughout the workspace that would be separate to the customer service lounge and the management team's desk room. It would show a timetable of all the jobs and workflows that would be coming through, which would be managed by the service team and be displayed to the employees. And there would also be a section available for the employees to request parts and equipment in order to fix the cars that have come in that day, and that would be sent to the service team, who will then independently call and order parts.
So AutoHouse No Show is already using the WordPress, which is contact management system for the website. Therefore, it would be useful to use intranet. It will help to minimize minimal cost for the business. Intranet is established software and ready to be implemented. So WordPress is an open source. Therefore, the only cost would be plugins and monitors. It is encouraged that business creates a strong relationship with webmaster to get the best results. Also, intranet is proposing shortcuts icons on the laptops in workplace for employees, so it's easy to communicate back to service team. And in addition, internet is encouraging team meetings to improve team building and collaboration.
Okay, and here we are at the conclusion. Typical problems will not interfere with this intranet implementation because intranet is principally being used as a tool for knowledge management, not as a team building function. An intranet will meet the needs of communicating changing information so that all the staff members are informed instantaneously. An intranet provides two-way communication between employee and service manager. And also, in the end, intranet is a digital communication platform, and it won't fix the problems between the team and the members, and replace the nature of a trade environment.
I think that thoroughly sums up why we believe an intranet will be useful. As we go through the reference list, I hope we all hope that you enjoyed this presentation, and we also hope that AutoHouse North Shore will take these recommendations into advice and hopefully implement them into their workplace space. If there are any questions regarding this presentation, feel free to ask in the comments below, or feel free to check through our reference list to view the information yourself. Other than that, we thank you for viewing our presentation, and we hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.